Where are we headed in 2050? Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine waking up in the year 2050. The world you once knew is now unrecognizable. But is this a future you always dreamed of, or something you never saw coming? Your alarm doesn't ring. Instead, your AI assistant gently wakes you up, adjusting the room temperature to your perfect preference. You stretch, and a holographic display appears beside you, showing your schedule, news updates, and health stats. Your breakfast is prepared by a robotic chef, fine-tuned to your nutritional needs. The moment you step out, your self-driving car is waiting, doors opening automatically as you approach. As you sit inside, the car greets you, confirming your destination and analyzing the fastest route based on real-time eye-controlled traffic systems. Skyscrapers now stretch even higher, embedded with living green walls that filter air pollution. People around you wear smart AR glasses, effortlessly interacting with virtual assistants. Advertisements aren't just billboards anymore. They shift dynamically to match your preferences as you walk past. But what about the other side of this future? A world where AI no longer serves humanity but controls it? Where machines replace workers, and those left behind struggle to find purpose? Is this a dream, or is it a nightmare? Welcome to Next World X, where we uncover the truth about the world of 2050. The rise of AI. Will humans still have jobs? Meet John. He worked as an accountant for 20 years. But today, his job no longer exists. AI now handles every financial transaction, faster and more accurately than any human. His skills, once highly valued, are now obsolete. John isn't alone. Millions of workers, factory employees, drivers, even doctors and lawyers, are being replaced by AI. Entire industries are shifting overnight. The workforce as we know it is disappearing. Even creative jobs are not safe. AI-generated art, writing, and music have started outperforming human creativity. Algorithms predict market trends better than financial analysts. Machines don't just work for us anymore, they outthink us. But there's hope. AI isn't just replacing jobs, it's creating new ones. Futuristic careers like AI ethics consultants, robotic surgeons, and quantum programmers emerge. New industries are born, ones that we can't even fully imagine yet. Some governments are even experimenting with universal basic income, where every citizen receives a fixed income regardless of employment. But will this be enough? New education systems are emerging, focusing on human creativity, emotional intelligence, and problem-solving, skills that AI still struggles with. Schools are adapting to teach students how to collaborate with AI, rather than compete against it. As AI technology continues to evolve, some experts warn of a post-work society, where traditional jobs are rare, and people must find new ways to contribute to society. Will future generations see work as a necessity, or will they redefine success entirely? In some parts of the world, AI is creating a divide. Those who embrace it flourish, while those who resist struggle. Will humans find a way to coexist with AI, or will we be left behind? The cashless world. Will cryptocurrency dominate? It's 2050. Emma, a 65-year-old woman, enters a supermarket. She pulls out her wallet, but something is different. The cashier shakes his head. We don't take cash anymore. In 2050, physical money is a thing of the past. Every transaction is digital. Governments no longer print cash. Everything runs on blockchain technology. Your salary, savings, even your taxes, Everything is now managed by decentralized networks or central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. But there's a bigger question. Who controls this new financial system? Banks, governments, or decentralized networks? Some countries embrace full decentralization, while others tighten their grip, using AI-driven surveillance to track every transaction. For many, cryptocurrency has brought financial freedom. Transactions are borderless, fast, and transparent. Yet, with every benefit comes a risk. What happens if governments outlaw crypto? What if your entire wealth is tied to a network that gets hacked? And then, there's the social credit system. In some places, your financial access depends on your behavior. Late on a bill? Your spending limit drops. Post something controversial online? Your digital wallet freezes. Even in the cashless world, inequalities exist. The wealthy have access to private financial networks, while the poor struggle with restricted digital wallets. In some places, entire economies operate underground, resisting government-controlled digital currencies. Is this the ultimate financial revolution? Or is it a system designed for control? As we move toward a cashless world, one thing is clear: our relationship with money will never be the same again. Future cities. Where will we live? By 2050, more than 70% of the world's population will live in cities. But these won't be the cities you know today. Cities will be smarter, greener, and more automated than ever. Imagine entire floating cities, powered by renewable energy. Vertical farms will provide fresh food locally, while AI-driven waste management systems ensure sustainability. Transportation will be unrecognizable. No more traffic, no more pollution. Hyperloop trains will shoot passengers across continents in minutes. Flying taxis will replace personal cars. AI will coordinate all movement, making travel seamless. But will these high-tech cities be for everyone, or only for the elite? The reality is, some will live in fully automated luxury metropolises, while others struggle in decaying urban centers. Climate refugees, displaced by rising sea levels, may be left behind, unable to afford the future. Then there's Mars. Colonization isn't science fiction anymore. By 2050, humans may have permanent settlements on the Red Planet, testing the limits of life beyond Earth. Meanwhile, back on Earth, some cities will be hidden underground, built to escape extreme climate conditions. These self-sustaining metropolises will provide shelter and advanced infrastructure for those who can't afford space travel. The question isn't just where we'll live, but who will get to live there. As the world changes, the divide between those who adapt and those left behind will only grow wider. Climate crisis. Will we survive? By 2050, the world is no longer what we once knew. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it's here. And it's reshaping our way of life. Glaciers are melting at an alarming rate. Sea levels have risen, swallowing entire coastal cities. Millions are displaced, forced to migrate inland. But where will they go? Droughts and wildfires spread across continents, while hurricanes become stronger and more unpredictable. The world's food supply is in jeopardy. Crops can no longer grow in regions that once flourished. Rising temperatures are causing mass extinctions. Many species that once thrived are now on the brink of disappearing. Our planet's delicate ecosystems are unraveling before our eyes. The effects are not just environmental but also geopolitical. Nations are fighting over dwindling freshwater sources, fertile land, and safe zones where climate refugees can settle. Scientists have warned us for decades, yet we continue to pollute. Will technology be our salvation? Or is it already too late? But there is hope. Advances in geoengineering promise radical solutions, artificial clouds to block the sun, carbon capture to reverse emissions, and even climate-controlled megacities. Could these innovations save us? Or are they just delaying the inevitable? But global cooperation is key. Will world leaders set aside their differences and take action? Or will nations prioritize their own survival, leaving others to struggle? The next few decades will decide the fate of humanity. Will we unite to fight the climate crisis? Or will our world crumble under the weight of its own destruction? The future of energy. What will power the world? The world runs on energy. But by 2050, fossil fuels are no longer the dominant source. The race for clean, limitless power is at its peak. Solar farms stretch across vast deserts, harnessing the sun's energy more efficiently than ever before. Wind turbines, once scattered in select locations, now dominate landscapes, capturing wind power at unprecedented scales. But what about nuclear fusion? Scientists have long dreamed of harnessing the power of the stars. By 2050, has humanity finally cracked the code for unlimited, clean energy? Yet, energy isn't just about production, it's about storage. Super batteries, made from graphene and quantum materials, allow entire cities to store and use power seamlessly. The energy revolution is more than just supply, it's about transformation. But not everyone will benefit. Some nations are ahead in the energy game, while others are left behind. Will energy become the new global currency? Will wars be fought over lithium, rare earth metals, and nuclear resources? And then there's space-based solar power. Giant satellites capturing the sun's rays and beaming energy wirelessly to Earth. Could this technology provide limitless energy for all? Or will it become another tool of power and control? And what about biological energy? Scientists are experimenting with algae, bacteria, and even human-generated power to fuel cities in unexpected ways. Could the human body itself be a future energy source? One thing is certain, the world of 2050 will be powered differently. But will we use this power wisely? Or will it divide us even further?